One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure.
Due to that.
Where do you see racial profiling the most?
Well, I see it most like, I think it's more in the work field. It's everywhere. I see it in basically like housing. I see it, because a lot of our, I don't want to say just black people, or I even consider Asians and Hmongs and, some Somalians and Africans, they all go through some of the same things. They get discriminated because of how big their family is, or because they don't understand English much, or they might just get overlooked because of a lot of things that they're going through, like mentally held through their family and things like that. So they would get passed up, but this person that's a different color might be, next in line and probably have the same thing that this black person had, and all of a sudden they will give it to that white person. Even if it's as simple as a job, I done faced it myself, where me and my coworker filled out the same application, but just because she was there for 15 years and I was there for 8 years, they still chose her, but I did majority of the work. I had more, even though she had more credentials of being there longer, I did more work. I was always on time. She's never at work, but they still hired her for the position.
I have been stopped by the police about 4 times in the last 60 days.
A total of 5 times I've been pulled over.
Probably more than 20 times.
It's more times than I care to remember. But what you do know is how a very familiar feeling comes each time I'm stopped.
When I see a police officer behind me and the flashes go off, or they're just driving behind me, I'm nervous.
I'm conscious of my speed limit.
It's always nerve-wracking for me.
When I stop a car, they have reason to pull it over. The driver looks more like one of our suspects just because of the wide set nose.
You never know what's going to be the outcome of a traffic stop if you're a black man. So,
What do you suggest people do when they see racial profiling?
Well, I say take note of it every day, even if it's just the simplest thing. I learned that from an old manager, that anytime someone says something to you, it's your word is against theirs. So by you writing it down and documenting it each time, that someone says something to you that's not appropriate, or talk to you in a manner that you shouldn't be talked to, and don't give you the respect that you deserve. They taught me to write down the date, the time, the incident, where it happened at, and I have a binder full of incidents, so then when it does come up, like say for instance, we have union reps too that will go in to fight for you, just because sometimes they will try to use that against your job. So by me being a union rep, I have to have a union rep to talk to me. So anytime my supervisors want me to come into a meeting, I didn't know that I can refuse to go, especially if it's a conflict.
When or if you see someone being racially profiled, call the police, no matter even if it is the police racially profiling someone. It will automatically be documented and reported.
2 black men going to their gym to work out, but instead they find themselves treated like criminals. In a series of videos that went viral, Tashard Oates said he and a friend were asked to leave a fitness club in New Jersey, despite the fact they were members and checked in at the front desk.
I've been having multiple problems with this club. I got my membership right here. I scanned in. I was asked to scan in again for no reason. I'm the only person in the gym they asked to scan again. And I have my membership. I've been a member here for at least 8 years. They got the cops here. They got the police here.
A man who appeared to be the gym manager called the police. Nobody was arrested, but the two men say it was a clear case of racial profiling by the gym employees. In a statement, the company, LA Fitness, admitted fault, saying in part, "Regrettably, our staff unnecessarily escalated the situation and called the police rather than work through it. Clearly, this is a long-time member with a current valid membership. We are currently exploring potential training content and opportunities to better train our staff."
Sandra Bland was an African-American woman who was 28 years old, who was found hung in a jail cell in Texas on July 13, 2015. 3 days after being arrested during a traffic stop, her death was ruled a suicide.
Is destined. Everyday women and men become legends. Sins that go against our skin become blessings. The movement is a rhythm to us. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice is juxtaposition in us. Justice for all.